Hey Wizards, guess what? It is Kieran Ashhammer. I'm back for another episode of the Wizard101 Dual School Fire and Storm walkthrough. I'm excited, and you know what? Before we get going here, I just want to do an update on my gear and let you know exactly where we're at gear-wise. Because some decisions have to be made, or should I say, yeah. So we're at level 63, we're getting ready to get up to level 66, and that's when the next set of gear is available. And I've been looking at the craftable gear here in Zafaria, and I don't know if I want to craft it. And I'm going to explain to you here why in a minute. But anyways, let's take a look at our Pyromancer. We're staying at level of health. We've got plenty of mana, plenty of experience. I'm down 2 training points. I'll explain that in a minute. I did have about 9 of them, but I'll explain that here in a minute. Plenty of gold. Got a little bit of crowns. Okay, so we're sitting at 57 attack damage, 31 for Storm, plus an additional 39 damage on each fire spell. And I'll show you how we got there, because I went ahead and crafted a whole bunch of jewels to get us there. We got some resistance of 8 on ice. That's about it. 24 accuracy, 20, which is really important for a storm or bounce or fire wizard. Plenty of critical. We got block rating across the thing. A little bit of healing. 79 power pips. That went up, and I'll show you why. Okay, and Arch Mastery of 50. Not that I'm sure that matters all that much, but hey, there you go. So let's go ahead and talk gear. But to talk gear, we need to go ahead and take a look at what's craftable for us and why we may not. I want to hear what you have to say in the comments, because I'm not sure if I see the benefit in crafting this gear. So yeah, so I need to hear from you guys. So let's go ahead and talk to our buddy. Between episodes, I went ahead and did all the crafting quests. So I am now a huge crafting artisan crafter or something like that. And basically, let's just talk about it. First off, let's talk about hats. I can craft the Great Adventurer's Firing Helm, which actually is less damage, no damage for Storm, and just defense, and basically at less everything except for critical rating. And I'm going to tell you right now, it used to be trying to get a high critical rating was really important, and now since they changed the critical rating, it's been a few years since they changed, but since they changed the critical rating to the new system, I'm sorry, critical rating to me just does not seem that important. As long as you got critical rating and you crit, you're good. You know, I mean, you can dig into the higher rate of critical depending on the amount, but you get capped off at some point anyways, so I don't see the point. I think you're better off going for higher damage. And so basically we could go ahead and craft this fire helm, but we lose all our storm damage, and we lose some accuracy in both, and we lose some damage in fire for some critical and a little bit of health. So right now, I say no. You let me know in the yes or no. Do we craft the helmet? Now let's take a look at the robe. Okay, the Stormfire vestment would be our dual school type of robe. Now here's where it gets interesting, and I'm torn as to what I should do. Okay, here's where it gets interesting, and I'm just a little bit torn. Our fire damage goes down by 3, but our storm damage jumps. I kid you not, it jumps huge if we go ahead and craft this and use this. So, I'm kind of torn. Should we go ahead and craft this and use this? Now, are there any misses? Yeah, we lose a little bit of accuracy in fire, okay, and we also lose our global block rating, but we get a much higher block rating for fire. I'm not sure. This is one of those that's like, I could go either way, you know. Now, obviously, if we want to be true dual school and we want to build up our storm, then it might be the thing to do. So, Stormfire vestments. Should we craft it? Yes or no in 3 levels. And we also have Stormfire boots. Okay, so if we take a look at the Stormfire boots, there we go. Okay, we have a similar situation. In fact, I should have done this. So basically, we lose a little bit of accuracy in fire and storm, and we lose a little bit of damage in fire, but we gain huge damage in storm, huge defense in storm. Okay, so now we're going to get some blocking in storm and fire if we were to do both of those, right? And then we get more blocking against storm, etc., a little bit more health. So that's the question. Do we go ahead and craft those? Okay. And I mean, we got a few levels before we get there, 3 levels, but I want to hear in the comments, should we go ahead and craft those and move up? I think as a dual school, it would definitely give our storm spells a bigger hit. But that's another question we got to think about is what do we want to put in our side deck, and I'll show you why. By the way, I crafted some jewels, and I went ahead and upgraded to the Moon Dagger because the Moon Dagger gives us a lot more power pip percentage. We lose a little block rating. We lose a little damage. Okay? But we definitely moved up. Now, we could go ahead and craft Lion's Claw Razor and get some global damage, which would be good for both. Okay? And so this might be a thing to do. Okay? We just lose a whole bunch of power pip percentage, and I really like my power pip percentage. So is it worth it, guys, to craft one of these and gain more damage? Let me know in the comments. So should we craft a new thing? Obviously, we're not going to do anything with the amulet. And then we have the rings. And so I'm going to stay away from the rings because I don't see a benefit in the ring anyway because we got the +6 fire damage on this, which I think is something we don't want to give up. So the question is, do we craft the boots and the cloak and the athame? Let me know in the comments. Or do we just keep running with what we got? Oh yeah. What did I use my spells, my training points for? I used my training points to train up in here so I can get Satyr. Satyr, with our current healing strategy, works really, really well. Plus, we can support others as well. So that means, you know, in our deck, we go ahead and drop any healing spells in our deck. And what we should have in our deck is Tempest. Okay? And what that does is that goes ahead and gives us that extra boom for Storm. And then if we decide to craft the other Storm stuff, yeah, I think you guys are following me. Now we get to be more dual school than ever. What do you think, guys? In the comments, let me know what strategy we need to go with on that. I didn't mean to spend a whole lot of time on that, but I think it was something that we needed to go over with as far as what we need to do here in 3 levels. I want to hear back from you guys. Do we craft the new gear, or do we just stick with what we got until we get to, yes, till we get to our next world? Okay, let's talk to Jury because we are heading to Zamunda.
This gate is closed to outsiders. What is that? You have an order from Captain Blackhoof?
I do.
All right then, you can pass. Safe travels.
I love how his attitude changed. Very nice. So now we get to go to Zamunda. I really like Zamunda. Look at those big zebra statues. I love the way they decorate the place. I'll say it again. I think Arc 2, Wizard101 Arc 2 is definitely one of the best fleshed out worlds or series or arc of worlds they've ever made. It's just fantastic. Okay, there's Sazani. Let's talk.
Where did you come from? Who did you say you were again? No matter. If Captain Blackhoof vouches for you, you're well striped in my book.
Very nice.
Can you help us out? My forces are stretched thin trying to hold back these big noses. A wagon carrying provisions was just attacked by a pack of jackals. Those curs love to strike when chaos is raining down. Hunt down the jackal bandits and recover our provisions. Look for clues at the wagon.
Okay, let's take down some jackals. So very good, guys. Hey, by the way, if you have been enjoying this series, just hit that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Thanks again for all my subscribers. We've hit a new subscriber high, which of course is thanks to all of you guys who have been hanging out with the channel and helping us out. I do so much appreciate it. And I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. So I hope you guys have a great day. By the way, if you want to support the channel, you can hit that subscribe button and help us out. So thanks again. Also, if you're liking the video, if you like anything that I have to say, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to comment. Let me know what you think we should do as far as the next level of craftable gear here in Zamunda. I'm kind of torn. I like the fact that it really boosts the storm damage because I think that's one of the things that our gear has kind of lacked. As far as a good dual school set of gear, but we do lose a little bit in our actual storm gear. Oh, there's something else I need to show you too. I totally forgot. We have been like picking up a whole bunch of spell upgrades. Yeah, spell elements, and we just upgraded 2 spell element spells. And I think they're pretty interesting. We're going to play with them a little bit and see how they work for us. One was for the elephant, which makes him a boss. Oh yeah, makes him a boss, and one is for the Phoenix. So I'll show you how I upgrade our Phoenix, and we upgraded our our Elephant here in just a minute. And I haven't really had a chance to try it, and I'm not sure exactly what all the things mean, and I've looked it up, and I'm not sure, so I might need somebody to explain it to me in the comments. I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, come on. These guys mean business. Is it my turn? No, my pet is rocking it. Check him out. By the way, I am in the process of training a new pet. I'm waiting for the pet weekend so I can do some real action on it. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. So as I get closer to my pet training, I'll go ahead and let you know where we are at. This last weekend, it's been fishing weekend, which honestly I should be out there fishing for new wands because I love fishing for instance wands. There's some really cool wands you can get over in actually. I can't get to them yet because we're not at the elephant graveyard yet. But here in Zafaria, which is kind of cool, Zafaria. So maybe we'll do that. But yeah, there's a lot of cool things you can do for fishing. Like there's some mounts you can go fishing for, and fishing if you are a subscriber to. If you subscribe to Wizard101, those free fishing events, you can get a ton of fishing done. And go up fishing levels quite quickly. In fact, I'll be honest with you, that's the only time I really fish is during the free energy fishing events. And I should be doing it with my wizard right now, just moving up and doing the action, but I've been kind of busy with other things. We're getting the end of the school year. If you didn't know, I'm a physics teacher, and I also teach astronomy, and I'm getting ready to close out the last couple weeks of the school year, and I'm pretty excited about that. Been having a great time. At the same time, I'm getting ready to give a presentation on the style of classroom that I teach to other teachers and trying to, give them insight on what I do. See, there's the Phoenix. See, the Phoenix. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and finish out this fight, and then we'll talk about the upgrade of those skills. Well, anyways, and so I'm getting ready to teach other teachers on the way I run my classroom. So I'm pretty excited about that. I just got to get the finishing touches done on my presentation. I get to present at an event, and I'm pretty excited about that. So. Anyways, lots of stuff been going on, obviously. End of the school year gets really busy. Let's not even mention graduation. And so, I'm working graduation, and it's going to be exciting. We get to see all the seniors I've gotten to know over the year graduate and walk across stage and go out into the real world and having to live life. Haha, boy, they don't know what's going to hit them. But I'm excited for him, and it's the way it is at the end of the year. Saw in the comments a couple of you guys are getting ready to be seniors next year. I'm excited for you. I hope your senior year is awesome. I can't wait to hear stories from your senior year. I hope you guys don't let seniorize catch you too early. Okay, let's go examine this wagon now that we've talked to these guys. Okay.
The wagon was attacked by a cowardly ambush. A trail leads off into the jungle with jackal prints alongside.
Okay, so into the jungle. Okay, very good. Well, let's head over here. Up, and guess what?
The trail leads that way.
Okay, so while we're waiting for this to count down, I upgraded the elephant, so my elephant now will clear shields out and will do a damage over time for 540. Pretty cool. And my Phoenix will do... Before we go in, let me just finish off this thought. And my Phoenix will do now up to 500 damage. And it says 360 health over 3 rounds per enemy 2. I don't understand that. If you could explain that, if anybody could explain this to me in comments, I would so much appreciate it. I went ahead and upgraded to it because I kind of like the idea of health, but I really don't understand. I don't understand how this is supposed to work. And I've tried it a couple times, and I haven't seen it. I don't understand. I really don't. So we're going to go ahead and take out these jackal bandits really quick, and I would love to hear comments from you. So things I would love to get comments from you if you happen to have the knowledge that will deepen my knowledge. A, should I craft the new gear here in 3 levels? Robe, boots, and a theme. B, what does my Phoenix card really do? I don't know. I upgraded it, and I'm not quite sure what it does because I haven't really seen it. Is it kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to see the elephant, I can hammer the elephant, but this is not a good example of the elephant. Yeah. We're going to just go ahead and knock this out really quick. Yeah, I'll use the elephant when we have a boss, because the elephant does a really good job if a boss is throwing shields up. And I'm going to keep that guy around, because I think he can be pretty useful in his new incarnation. And the Phoenix, I think, has potential too. I just don't know. You know, I'm really loving Spellments. This is the first wizard that I've really started that the Spellments have really been available as you move up. And so I'm starting to see some real value for the Spellments now. So, but it still takes time to grind for them. And those Spellments are just Spellments I've been collecting. So I haven't really been grinding for any of those Spellments. So I might need to go back and do some Spellman grinding. Let me know in the comments. Have you ground Spellments? Have you upgrade a whole lot of your first arc spells with the Spellments? I'd love to hear back
You
from
find
you.
the sacks of provisions the jackals took from the wagons, now to return them to Captain Sunrunner.
Oh, that's not a bad ring if I'm trying to boost my storm, but I think I want to keep it on my fire for right now. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I'd love to hear that. Boy, I have just given you guys so many things to comment on and to add into the show. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. Let's talk to Sazani.
That was quick. I need you again, young wizard. These blasted big noses captured one of our guard towers. If we don't retake it, we'll lose major ground. Help us out. Defeat the Greyhorn mercenaries and free the Igoka prisoners.
Okay, wizards, are you guys ready for the largest mass genocide mission beginning of all? Okay, so there is one set of missions that is just mind-blowing, and we are about to start them. I call it yeah, I think you just heard what I called it. I call it the Greyhorn Mercenary Genocide. Yeah, the Greyhorn Mercenary Genocide. We will get more missions to wipe out Greyhorn mercenaries than any other mob in this game, and they start right now. Now, of course, I'm probably still thinking of side quests and everything as well. But yeah, just wait, guys. This is the first of many. The Greyhorn mercenaries are apparently on everybody's list, and it just blows me away that rhinos, of all things, are the things that we're tasked to wipe out more so than anything here in the world of Zafaria. Oh my goodness. King's Isle, what were you thinking? We've got to wipe out all the rhinos. Oh, how terrible is that? Okay, the Greyhorn mercenaries. Here we go. The most annoying mob. No, are they annoying? Actually, they're really not that annoying. If you're ice, they're annoying. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you're an ice wizard, I remember the first time I brought my OG ice wizard through here. They were pretty annoying. I really hated the Greyhorn mercenaries. Forget, they don't really stand a chance against my fire guy or against any of my other wizards that I brought through here in the past. But then again, I usually come in over-leveled, so that's understandable. We need to get a couple more of those Greyhorn mercenaries, so let's go ahead and defeat a couple more of these guys and get this show on the road. I hope you guys are doing great. My days have been fantastic. Lots of things going on. Lots of exciting news. Let me drop me a note there in the comments. How has your week been? Something positive that's going on in the last month or so. Things that I'd like to try to get going this summer. I'd like to try to get back to streaming at least once a week, maybe twice a week. So I'm in the passive doing this, and you're probably thinking, oh yeah, here he goes again talking about streaming. But yeah, I mean, I really want to get that back in. I think being able to stream once or twice a week is definitely something I can get in my schedule. And now that I've done a lot of my school, my first year at my new job kind of fleshed out and everything, I think I can actually be able to add that back into my schedule and be able to hang out with you guys on stream. And I'm thinking about playing a variety of different games. There's this game that I've been playing called Against the Storm, and it's a city builder but with a twist, and it's a lot of fun. In fact, it's really set up so that you can interact with with your community and Twitch, where they can like, do things in the game as you're playing and stuff like that. And I think that'd be a lot of fun. Plus, I really, really enjoy the game. I'm not super good at it because there's a lot to manage in it. I'm still learning how to manage it effectively. But it'd be a really good stream game because it is one of those games that's more of a long play style of game. Not RPG. I mean, because I do like real time strategy games, and so like I like playing Civ. I like playing that game. I played a lot of them quite a while. Okay, we still need to find one more. I've played a lot of strategy games over the years, whether they're real-time strategy or turn-based strategies. And I'm not saying I'm really good at them. I just enjoy playing them. They're a lot of fun. And so that's been one that's been on my sites. I've been playing quite a bit.
Well done. You thrashed those big-nosed brutes. You have helped us secure things out here. At last, we can breathe a little easier. Come, I will have them open the Zeus gates, and we can talk inside.
Another game that I'm getting ready to start playing because I'm really excited about is called Age of Wonders 4. If you are an Age of Wonders fan, or if you would be interested in me throwing some content together for Age of Wonders, it might just me doing some campaigns, doing some Let's Plays, let me know in the comments, and we'll see how it goes.
Welcome to Zamunda. I thought we would have a moment to talk, but one of the guards just told me the big noses stole many of our shields. Please defeat some of the Greyhorn mercenaries and reclaim our shields. Once you've collected them, put them in the armory.
And so the genocide continues. Are there any Greyhorn mercenaries in here? No. Oh, but unfortunately, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it right there. It was an action-packed episode. We got a lot of work done. We're here in, boy, I love Zamunda. It just looks, this is such a great looking world. Anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, answer some of my questions and comments. I want to get your feedback. I think it's really important. Plus, I hope you guys have a great week. This is Kieran Ashhammer for the Dual School Fire and Storm walkthrough. Have a great day. Bye-bye.